Hello Rockies, and welcome to your tutorial today. My name is Jennifer, a rock choir leader up in Glasgow, and I'm involved in the National Online Choirs on a Monday evening. We are starting 1,000 Years, which is our second song of term. It couldn't be more different to Boogie Wonderland, so I really hope that you're going to enjoy this heartwarming ballad. It's a love story, really. It's very slow, and it starts off with a choir, everyone singing together quite quietly in verse 1. So I'm going to cover verse 1, the pre-chorus, which is very short if you have a look at your lyric sheets, and then into chorus 1. And then next time you'll have Josie, who put this arrangement together. It's stunning. She's going to take you through the second part next time around. But for now, let's have a little listen to the full harmony version.
Colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow.
Into the chorus.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Lovely. So I'm going to stop the track there. So I'm actually only teaching, in music's terms, 17 bars. So I'm going to teach you verse 1, the pre-chorus and the chorus. Like I say, if you have your lyric sheets there, I'm going to provide you with lyrics on the screen. So let's start from the beginning. Let's have a look at the words for verse 1. Like I say, everyone is singing in unison. We're singing together and we're singing softly. Now you've heard the tempo of the song. It's quite slow. And you'll have breath marks in your lyric sheets as well. So have a listen to how we're going to sing it. You're down there, heart beats fast, colors and promises. So there's little hesitations in between each of those words. Heart beats fast. You don't actually need to take a breath as such, but there's an audible space. And if everybody does it together at the same time, then it becomes very effective. It's the same for promises as well. And afraid to fall. You'll see it on your lyric sheet, like I say. So let's have a little listen or sing along with me. 3, 4. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? So it happens 3 times. Heart beats fast, promises, and afraid to fall. So we don't want to sound robots about keeping it nice and soft. I'm going to sing that whole phrase again, and I'll keep singing through to the end of the verse, I think, this time. If you want to sing along, there's our start note. 3, 4. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes up. And at that point, we're going to split into harmony parts. Did you notice that we also have those little hesitations in the phrase stand alone as well? Well spotted if you noticed that there. At the end of the verse, we're splitting into two harmony parts. The sopranos and the upper altos are going to sing this. Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Let me just shorten the phrase, suddenly goes away somehow. Suddenly goes away somehow. If I play it just on its own on the piano. Goes away some, those are the same notes. Goes away somehow. One step closer. Let me put that whole phrase together, starting from watching. Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. That's the start note for the chorus one. It's always useful to know where you're moving to in terms of notes. Let me just sing the pre-chorus, which is very, very short and is only 3 words long. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. So sopranos and upper altos are still singing together at this point through the first part of the chorus. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you. Let me sing that one more time. Sopranos and upper altos singing chorus one together from the start, but only for the first half of the chorus, because then we have this wonderful waterfall effect when we sing I have loved you for 1,000 years. The basses are actually getting the melody for 1,000 years. The altos are coming in next, followed by the sopranos. Before we move on, I'd just like to point out one thing. I want to help you take the step from the pre-chorus into the chorus, and this is for the sopranos and the upper altos. One step closer. I have died every day. So let's just look at those notes in isolation. Closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Let's do it one more time with the piano. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Now remember, this is a shorter chorus. This one is different to choruses 2 and 3. You have a look at your lyrics, you'll see it's shorter. And also for the sopranos, you're actually singing something different here entirely. Let me just sing the first part again, sopranos and upper altos in 2 parts. 3, 4. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you. And I'm just going to do the link one more time when you've sung one step closer. I have died closer. You're jumping down there. Let's do it one more time from the pre-chorus. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you. So I'm just going to talk about this with the upper altos. You're coming in for 1,000 years with the lower altos, so you're singing that together at the same time, because up to that point in the chorus you've been singing separately. And the only difference for 1,000 years is the note and years, where you split into harmonies. So what I'm going to do on the piano is I'll play the little lead in for 1,000 years, and then I'll sing your part over the top. Upper altos, I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years, 1,000 more. So the actual notes you're singing for 1,000 years are for 1,000 years. The lower altos are actually singing there for years. For 1,000 years. Can we do that one again? For 1,000 years, 1,000 more. Into the next verse. Like I say, the basses are coming in first. For a thou, for a thou. That's how it's going to sound. Basses, altos and sopranos, and that waterfall effect. So it's going to be amazing when you get to sing that with your fellow Rockies at choir. In terms of how long you hold the thou for in the word thousand, basses, altos and sopranos, you're all holding that little bit for a different amount of counts. Going back to that pulse of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the waltz effect. You're going to hold it for 5 counts. For a thou, I lost count. For 1,000 years. For 1,000 years. So just practice that a couple of times. For 1,000 years. One more time, we'll do it with the piano. For 1,000 years, 1,000 more. I think particularly with this course, you really want to be in the room with the other harmony parts around you, so you can hear the basses coming in first, then you're singing with the lower altos, and then you've got the sopranos coming in with you, but you're holding on to those rhythms for different amounts of time. It's going to sound amazing. You won't need to count it on your fingers or tap it on your thigh. It will just come naturally. It just takes a little bit of practice. But isn't it beautiful? I'm so looking forward to hearing the choir singing it together in the room. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years, 1,000 more. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. You for 1,000 years, 1,000 more. Now's the challenge. Let's sing it through, and this time I want you to sing it without the lyrics, and let's see how you go. Think about your breathing, the phrasing, and your facial expressions as well as you sing this one.
Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years, 1,000 more.
How did you get along? Did you do well? Let's do that one more time, but this time we can sing it with the full track.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for a thousand. I love you for a thousand more.
Well done. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye from me. Hello again. So for fun, we're going to run through Boogie Wonderland. I'm going to play the full harmony track. I'm going to do this as if I was conducting my choir members. So you'll see me cueing and mouthing the words, okay? I'm also not going to give you the lyrics. Let's see how you get on singing and dancing along to Boogie Wonderland. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. everybody. I hope you smashed it. If you made a few mistakes, don't worry, just do it again. But the main thing is to have lots of energy, smile and have fun. Bye.
Boogie Wonderland. wonderland.